What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Project Ozone 2 Kappa Mode. Oh yeah, guys, so last episode, we set up a mob spawner inside our mob spawner. We made mob spawnerception! But seriously, we set up a mob spawner to utilize our already existing killing area. We upgraded our spikes to have the Reaper enchantment on there, have sharpness 5 so it'll kill things faster, and get their souls, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, we did that with slimes. We were spawning in a bunch of slimes. We got the slime souls, we got the slime balls, and we got the slime pearls. Slime pearls were to make a witherless rose so we could be next to our nether star generator around our battery area without getting wither effect. And it does seem to negate the wither effect, but we still take the initial tick damage. It still damages our armor. We can't really be around there. I was kind of hoping that it'd completely nullify the entire effect of having the wither, but no, unfortunately not. But it does get rid of the wither effect, so you don't have to wait 20 seconds or whatever for that to go away, which is nice. It's still not quite as good as I was hoping it would be, but you know, whatever. So yeah, what I wanted to work on today, though, I want to start busting out some quests here. We have a lot of quests to get through in this mod pack, and I've kind of been going off, doing my own thing, kind of like looking at the quests a little bit and doing my own thing. Let's sit down, let's bust through a few of these quests today. So we got done doing the quest where we can make the Mobius unstable stable ingots, right? This wants us to have a stack of 64 of those. Let's make those. So it's pretty easy auto crafting. We just have to have them on our person. We don't have to craft them by hand. Just as long as we have them, that's all that matters. So yes, we're going through the crafting on this. I don't know why it's so slow. I would think that would be a little bit faster. Maybe it's because we only have one pseudo inversion sigil or whatever that it takes that long. But anyway, we have a stack of these on us now. That should complete the quest. Looks like it did. Cool. All right, so that's going to give us a chance icosahedron and a loot chest. Let's take the top one. Nice, nice. Transfer hypo energy. This wants us to have a transfer node hyper energy. That's going to give us a compact giant chance cube half heart and a loot chest. So hyper energy, let's take a look at that. Hyper energy, this little fella right here does require Bedrock Iam. Right. So we were working on that before, Bedrock Iam, right? We were trying to make octuple compressed cobblestone. We now have 13 of these in our system, so we are there, which is awesome. So let's grab one of those. We'll smelt it down. That should turn into Bedrock Iam. Stick it right. Nope, no, not you. Stick it right in here. Now we should have a block of Bedrock Iam in our system, and then we can take that apart and get Bedrock Iam ingots. Cool. All right, so block of Bedrock Iam turns into 9 of those ingots. Great. Let's get rid of this stuff. We don't need that on us. Don't need the item conduit or like any of this other stuff. I guess I'll just put these away for now. Clear the inventory just a little bit. Cool. All right, so we needed 4 of these transfer node energies with a Bedrock Iam ingot. So the transfer node energy is the breath first plus the transfer node plus gold. That's pretty easy to do. Unless we don't have the chests, or what is the other thing that we're missing here? This is, oh, okay, we need the transfer pipe. Let's make some of these. All right, and then I guess one chest is all we need. Let's just make 1 or 2. We'll make 2 because I clicked the button twice. All right, so there is 16 of those guys. We need 16 gold. There we go. And then what else do we need? 4 breath first. We have a bunch of these. I made these a long time ago when we were making our first 8x generator, because I believe you need those for the 8x generator. Yeah, when we're doing the LPG stuff, I do believe is when I set those up. Okay, so there is this. Except I messed it up. There we go, better. And there it is. Okay, so we needed 4 of those plus a Bedrock Iam ingot. Now this stuff affects your FOV if I remember correctly. Yeah, it gives you like slowness 4. So you zoom way in with that. Did I put those in the wrong spot? Maybe I did. There we go. Transfer node hyper energy. So that should complete that quest. Nice. Now this thing I think is what you use to make the 64x generators. Yeah. So 8 of the 8x generators around one of those makes the 64x generator. I don't know if we're ever going to get to the point where we need those. Having the 8x nether star generator is pretty good. Having 8 of those by themselves would probably be really good. I don't know if we're ever going to need to compact them down into one small little block, but should we ever choose to, we now have that available. All right, so let's take, I guess, the bottom loot chest. Let's do that. Okay, so Super Builder's Wand. The Super Builder's Wand just wants us to retrieve one of those. So let's take a look at that. Super Builder's Wand. If I remember right, yeah, it doesn't show a recipe here. I believe it's made just like the regular Builder's Wand where you do the unstable ingot plus bedrock, except, or not bedrock, I'm sorry, obsidian. But I think this one requires the Mobius stable, unstable ingot. So let's grab obsidian. And then we'll grab one of those unstable ingots. Yeah, just like that. Okay, so there is our Super Builder's Wand. Cool. So that should complete yet another quest. Nice. Just busting out all the quests today. Let's do the middle one. Cool. Okay, so enhanced Builder's Wand. Says granted from other unbreakable Builder's Wands and Super Builder's Wands. So this wants us to make the 16384 block version. Let's search for unbreakable wand. So that would be this one right here. So this requires 2 of the 8,000. The 8,000 requires 2 of the 4,000. And the 4,000 is made with the Super Builder's Wand plus some sticks. Okay, so what is that? We need to make 4 of the 4,000 ones. We need like 4 of these Super Builder's Wands. We can do that. We already have all of the unstable stable ingots made, right? So let's grab obsidian again. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. I think that's what we need, unless it's 8. Anyway, let's grab some sticks here. We'll put all these back in the system, and we will make these 4,096 ones. Cool. So now we combine those together. There's an 8,000. There's an 8,000, and we combine these again, and there's a 16,000. Okay, cool. So that completes that quest. All right, let's do the bottom chest. Cool. All right, so moving on, unstable ingots. So this wants us to have semi-stable nuggets and then 2 unstable ingots. I think these are the specific ones, like you make the semi-stable ones, you can craft those into like stable ingots. I think that's what that is. Okay, so let's make the semi-stable. Come on, press the right one. Semi-stable. So these guys are made with an activated division sigil. I don't know if you can use the pseudo inversion. What did I put here? Let's try the pseudo. If we can do that, that'd be better, but we might not be able to. Oh, we can. Okay, so it doesn't matter which one of these. All right, so we need 18 of these things so we can complete the first part of the quest. So I'll do detect and then go back in there. Okay, so it says that's complete. Now we need to take those and can craft that into the ingots. So that's an unstable ingot stable. And that completes this quest. All right, so let's do top chest. All right, angel ring, not wing, ring. This is the next one. Now this seems like it would be easy, right? Right? Angel ring. So the angel ring requires extreme crafting in order to use. That's going to use our ring of flight that we already have. And then we have to make the extreme crafting table. Now the extreme crafting table is the dire crafting table. So in order to make that, we need 4 awakened cores, a double compressed crafting table, 8 crystal matrix ingots, which is nether stars, plus these diamond lattice, which is 5 diamonds each. I mean, it sounds expensive, but whatever. This is modded. And then it also requires an ME controller. Now, we probably could start working towards this, but we don't have the stuff available right now. Each one of these awakened cores does require 4 awakened draconium. And all of our awakened draconium we have right now is being used for our nether star farm. We have 4 blocks, so that's allowing 4 plants to grow. Before we even do this, if we were going to make more awakened draconium, I want to use that to make more nether stars. So yeah, that's a little bit off from now. Like we'd have to respawn the dragon in 3 or 4 more times before I'd feel comfortable doing that. So this wand right here, max 64 blocks, get out of here. We'll do the max 16384. That'll be our one that we keep in our ender pouch from now on. This other one, garbage. Okay, so let's open some of these chests, some of these loot chests, see what we get. So we got some plastic. Okay, so that will be useful. We know what that's all about now. We got some applied energistic stuff. That's nice. I don't like the colors, so we'll have to wash those out or whatever. But yeah, that's still nice getting all of that. A cobblestone framework. We only had one before. We can craft these, but it's nice getting a second one. We got a sponge, and finally we get a flux infused hammer. I think we got a couple of those earlier on in the series. Those were nice for early game, but I don't think we need those anymore. Okay, so moving on from here. Next thing, transfer node upgrades. So speed upgrade is a thing we've already done. Stack upgrade is the thing we've already done. So this one's depth first search and pseudo round robin and breath first search. Now breath, we've already had that in our inventory before. Let's do detect submit. Does it say? I guess it's scrolled off. It probably says complete down here below the fold. You can't see it, but I'm sure the breath first search is complete. So pseudo round robin, let's do that. So the pseudo round robin, oh, that's easy. Gold nuggets, redstone. You know what? I don't even have to search here. We can go over here and use our wireless crafting. So was that, it was, I don't remember now. one gold ingot. We need 3 gold nuggets. 1, 2, 3. And then a bunch of redstone blocks, I think is what it was. So I think it was that in the center, this, and then the rest redstone. Easy. Okay, so that's done. So what was the other one that we needed? Oh. Quest complete, transfer node upgrades. Oh. Wait, is it completed? I know we made the depth first search. I believe we had to make that in order to make the breadth first search, but I didn't think that was completed, but I guess it's saying it is. So we'll just go ahead and claim that then. Quest done. That's all we had to do. Angel block. We've already made one of these. So this is a crafting task. It wants us to craft it while the quest is available. So the one that we had before doesn't count, but that's fine. Having a second angel block, it's good. I'm sure we'll find a use for it later. So there is another angel block. Quest complete. And we will do the bottom loot chest. All right, so iron drums, we've made plenty of these before, but it is a crafting task. So let us make an iron drum. See if I remember the recipe. 2 pressure plates, a cauldron, and then the rest ingots, right? That, and then wherever the cauldron is, right there. Cool, so that should complete that quest. All right, so yet another one done. We'll claim it. Bedrock Iam. Right. Okay, so this wants us to have 4 Bedrock Iam Ingots. Thankfully, we already have those made. So I'll just put those in my inventory, do detect submit. Now that's complete. So a Bedrock Iam drum. I don't remember this. I believe it's the same recipe as like the iron one, except you use gold plates. Yeah, and Bedrock Iam Ingots. Okay, so that's not so bad. So gold plate. We need the cauldron, so we need our iron back. Like so. Okay, very good, very good. And then we need the Bedrock Iam on the outside. 6 pieces of it. Seems a little expensive, but I wanted a Bedrock Iam drum anyway. In fact, I want a few of these Bedrock Iam drums, so we might end up making a few of those. How many more of the octuple did we have? 12. Maybe we should smelt down 6 of those. I don't know if we need a specific amount of those octuple for anything, but let's smelt down 6 of those just so we have a little bit more Bedrock Iam in the system. I think I'm going to teach the system how to make Bedrock Iam drums. We should have probably told it how to make the iron ones before. So Bedrock Iam blocks, we'll do that. So now we have almost a stack of Bedrock Iam in the system. So Bedrock Iam drum, let's make a recipe for that. So we're gonna have to teach the system how to make cauldrons. Nope, my mistake. How to make cauldrons. We need to teach the system how to make weighted pressure plates out of gold. All right, and then we need to tell the system how to make one of those. And I'll just fill in the blank there. Get out of here, thing. Okay, cool. So now we can make Bedrockium drums whenever we want to. That is pretty awesome. Well, provided we have the Bedrockium available, that is. So that previous recipe that I just made, yeah, I finally set up our sawmill. So now we're doing 1 oak wood equals 6 oak planks. Yeah, so the precision sawmill will allow us to make, hopefully allow us to make wood products a little bit faster, because instead of going 1 to 1, it's 1 to 6. Although I'm not really sure how fast the sawmill is. I don't think I took a look at this before. Let's grab a stack of wood. How about spruce wood? If we put this in here, how fast does that go? Oh, okay, so that's like instant. Yeah, okay, so that's good. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so yeah, all of our oak wood that we're going to be crafting, we'll be going through that thing from now on. So it should allow us to make wood products a little bit faster. This Bedrockium drum, I wanted to set over here. We're starting to run a little low on the liquid plastic, so I kind of rearranged this thing and set it up so our thermo-pneumatic processing plant pushes the fluid into this drum, and this drum is always trying to fill up this one, and this one's always trying to fill up this one. So it's kind of like a chain, right? So we have 3 drums that are essentially acting as one right now. If we can get rid of these and just put down the Bedrockium drum right here, I think that'll be better overall. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's get rid of this stuff. Yeah, I've been wanting to put down a Bedrockium drum here and just get a whole load of this stuff ready to go. Get rid of that. We need 1 of those right here. We'll set this to extract, and we'll put this on insert. No, insert. This has to be set to always active. Cool. And then we need to put these other drums over here and feed that fluid back into our Bedrockium. So this one's going to be insert. This one will be extract, always active, extract, always active, and extract, always active. Cool. All right, so all that stuff is going to be pushing all the liquid plastic back into this guy. And now that we got more room, I can turn this thing back on. I did change out the heat source underneath our thermo-pneumatic processing plant. Yeah, what is this thing called anyway? Let's get down here. Let's take a look. This is a Vortex Tube. Yeah, this will produce heat on one side or cooling on the other. We have the heat side facing up towards the processing plant. Yeah, instead of having a block of netherrack on fire, which makes sound, we have to provide that a little bit of air pressure to keep it going. It doesn't use that much pressure at all to keep this thing heated up. So the way I have it set up is we're just putting coal into this air compressor. Air compressor is slowly filling up with air, right? And that is providing air to the Vortex Tube, which is heating this thing up. Now, it doesn't heat it up super fast, but it heats it up fast enough where we will just constantly be producing liquid plastic. And that's what we're looking for. So why is this one extract, always active? Why is that not empty? I don't get it. This has plenty of room left. This says it still has a lot of stuff in there. I don't get why that's not working. Let's try moving that to a different spot. How about right here? Now it's extracting. Yeah, that was weird. It maybe needs some kind of update, or I don't know. It's working now, and I guess that's all that really matters. So yeah, our liquid plastic Bedrockium drum, I would like to see that all the way full. I don't know if we're ever going to get it all the way full, but definitely having that stuff on hand all the time, definitely something I want. I would also like to have our plastic mixer, which can make all of our different types of plastic, like yellow, black, cyan. I can't remember if we've used any other ones. Gray. I'd like to have those available on AutoCraft, filling up some kind of a chest and then auto fill up that chest when we use it so we can AutoCraft all these things. We'll look at that a little bit later. Anyway, it looks like I kind of went off on a tangent and I was just like rambling about stuff. Let's continue on with our quest that we're doing here, guys. So yes, our Bedrockium quest is now complete. So that's awesome. We made the drum, we made the ingots, we can claim the loot chest. Let's do that. To the core, this wants us to make a portal to the deep dark. That's going to give us a sojourner staff, a lantern of, and a chance cube, and then a loot chest. I'm not sure, what's a lantern of? Is that the one that like will place down torches? If you've provided torches, I can't remember. Anyway, portal to the deep dark. Let's take a look at that. Deep dark. Does this require anything crazy? Oh, okay. It requires bedrock, and we get bedrock. Oh my goodness. We need 9 bedrockium blocks to make bedrock. How much? Yeah, I don't think so. How many more octuple do we have? We have 6. Okay, so we would need 3 more. Can we craft this stuff back into the blocks? Okay, I think that's what we're doing. I think that is what we're doing. We'll smelt down the other ones, and we will make a piece of bedrock to make the portal to the deep dark to complete that quest. All right. How did you craft that? Was that in the QED? Nope, that's just normal shaped crafting. Okay, so let's do bedrock. Or bedrockium, I guess I should say. There it is, 1 piece of bedrock. Now, it kind of sucks. That's only worth 8,000 EMC, whereas like 1 piece of bedrockium, or I'm sorry, not even the bedrockium, the octuple compressed is worth like 43 million EMC. So you take like a huge loss by doing this. But anyway, we're going to do it. Oh, you know what? We can't even complete this because now we need 4 more octuple compressed cobblestone. Derp. I didn't even look at the rest of the recipe. I got focused on making the piece of bedrock. What else is this used for? I think it is used for something else, if I remember right. Capacitor seeds. Oh, yeah. We need that for making the transmutation table, which does also require extreme crafting, but does require like red matter and stuff. I don't even remember how to make all this. Guess we need a Philosopher stone, which requires... Actually, I'm not sure if we need that or not. Oh yeah, we do need that. Philosopher stone turns this stuff into the next tier. Okay, so before we even look at that, we need to get ourselves a Philosopher stone, which does require a soul crystal, which is dropped from the antlion boss in the Urbis. Spirit binders, so we'd have to defeat the Guardian of Gaia many more times. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that goes into these recipes. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to put this piece of bedrock in the system for now, and we will look at making the portal to the deep dark when we have a little bit more octuple compressed cobblestone available. We could hook up the other cobblestone framework. That could be a thing that we do, hook that up into the compactor that we have in the last millennium, and that might be able to output some additional stuff and make it faster. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not sure how important that is. Let's continue on, though. So the other quest wanted us to make an endothermic pump. Endothermic? Am I spelling this incorrectly? Let's go back to ENDER. Endothermic pump. I thought it said endo for some reason. It does not. Okay, to make the endothermic pump, we are going to need ender infused obsidian, energized water, whatever that is. Is there another recipe? Nope, that's it. What is energized water? So we need an imbuing station. Okay. The imbuing station is from random things. So to make one of those, we need lily pads, grass, vines, cauldron, green stained clay, and a block of emerald. Well, can we make any of this stuff? Do we have any of that stuff? We have none of that stuff. We can make a block of emerald, I'm sure. Oh, right. We have to melt down emeralds. Okay, let's do that. 9 emeralds. We'll cast that out into a block. Let's turn off all these other things. Like so. Put those in there. Give me it. Oh, no, it went back into the system. Or actually, it's probably in this chest. Okay, so there is that. Now, the other things that are here, I know we can make these, yeah, from the nature essence that we have. So there's some lily pads. Grass, I'm not sure. I think we have to bone meal grass for that. Vines we can make from the nature essence. Cauldron we can make. Green stained clay. We need clay. I think we can craft that, can't we? Yeah, let's make 100. So we need 8 of those smelted. with cactus green in order to make the green stained clay. All right, so that's pretty easy to do. That is pretty easy to do. Okay, so hardened clay. There's that. There's this guy. There's our green stained clay. So now the only thing we're missing is just the tall grass. Okay, so now we just need to get ourselves a little bit of, well, I guess shears. Do we have shears? Iron. We'll make some shears. We'll probably go to the mining world. I think it's probably going to be the easiest place with some bone meal. I don't remember if there is tall grass there or if we're going to have to bone meal the place for it. Pretty sure I do have... No. Mining world? Oh yeah, there's already tall grass here, so that makes it even easier. Okay, so let's grab some of this. Oh, did I just get a carrot seed? Is that what I just saw? No, that's a mustard seed. Okay, I was thinking that was something else. Cool. All right, so back at home. Where is my wireless crafting? There we go. We could do one of those, and there's our imbuing station. All right, I don't know how this thing works. I think I've used it once before. I don't remember how it works. Okay, it's just like making a potion then, right? So if we want energized water, we need gunpowder, glowstone, redstone, and a water bottle. Gunpowder, redstone, glowstone, and a water bottle, which we already have in here. Whoops, that's the lily pad. There we go. Easy. All right, and that just takes a minute. All right, and while that was finishing up, I just made all the rest of the pieces that we needed for the endothermic pump, including this lava crystal, which requires fire charges, which you need graphite dust, which comes from graphite, which is smelted charcoal. So smelt down the charcoal, you grind it up in the pulverizer, fire charges, pretty easy. Okay, so let's grab the energized water, and we will complete our recipe over here. And there's our endothermic pump. Great. Okay, so that is now done. Let's do the bottom chest. Why not? All right. I don't think we need the imbuing station for anything else. I remember using that once before, a long time ago when I played through this pack once before. I think that might have been the only time we ever had to use it. I don't know if it has anything else that's good. So what I think we'll do, let's open up the rest of these chests here. So we get an iron paxel. I think we're a little bit beyond the need of one of those. Red alloy and electrotine, both of those are fantastic. I like that. And then we get a tier 1 chance pendant. Not so good. So the endothermic pump. This will be very useful for later on. If we ever make an RF Tools world that has some kind of liquid in it that we need a lot of this stuff from, this will be our go-to for that. So this will be really, really nice for later. But for right now, we don't have much use for it. We're just busting out quests, and that was one of the things that it wanted us to do. QUARRY. Yeah, let's take a look at this. So, QUARRY requires, diamond chipset, 2 endothermic pumps. So I have to make a second one, and then that goes into this recipe. Wow, okay. Diamond etch computational matrix, magical wood. I think those are relatively burn quartz, ender diamond. Yeah, these are things we've done before. Those are fine. Regular buildcraft quarry goes into this. So we need diamond paxel, which is diamond tools. All right, that's fine. Diamond chipset, that's fine. Lumium gear, mana infused, ferrous gear, all of that is fine. By the way, speaking of ferrous, I did set up ferrous plants in our last millennium dimension, and we have that going right here. So we are doing ferrous ore plus sand, and we're making a whole lot of ferrous. I added another deep storage unit down here for all of that stuff. So we're up to almost 100,000 of it. Yeah, since the gold and the iron, we are not trying to get a backlog done. I set both of those to go into this induction smelter, and it seems to be keeping up just fine doing both iron and gold as we create those items in the last millennium. So yeah, that's the way that's set up now. So our secondary one is specifically doing ferrous, so we have a large amount of that. And as we need other ores, we'll probably continue adding either another induction smelter or reusing this one for that and adding the ferrous over here. I don't know. But either way, yeah, we have a large amount of that ferrous being made, which is great. Okay, so since we need to make this thing, and we already saw the hard part, the endothermic pump, let me go ahead and make, I guess, 2 more of those so we have both the thermic pump and the QUARRY available. I'll get the rest of this made and we'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, here we go. I made myself 2 more endothermic pumps. So we have that in here, diamond edge computational matrix, 2 QUARRYs, ender infused obsidian, a diamond chip set, and 2 pieces of magical wood. That should allow us to make this ender QUARRY, which is currently being infused right now, or lasered or whatever. It needs 6 million RF in order to do this. Yeah, we're doing it 4.8 thousand RF per tick right now. Anyway, it looks like it's about halfway done. So what is that going to do for us? That's going to unlock this particular quest, which will do, we'll have to do the QUARRY upgrades. Magical wood looks like it's a future one. It wants us to have 30 of those. You know what? I think we can just do that. Oh, you know what? We don't have that. We only have like 18 pieces. We have 15 now. Yeah, we don't have enough magical wood. We'll have to look at that another time. I guess I'll just wait for this one to finish up, and we will call that good for today. I'm currently having it craft up about 64, another stack of diamond chipsets. We're running low on those, so I figured we might as well just get those going now. Okay, so here's an ender QUARRY. So does that complete our quest? It does. It does. All right, so this quest is now complete. We'll do the middle chest. And what do we get for our troubles? We get a chunk loader and a spot loader. All right, guys. Well, today was mostly a let's do a bunch of quests that we haven't been doing recently. Yeah, we still need to look at respawning in the dragon, getting some more awakened draconium. There's a lot of things like that going to help us progress in this mod pack for the future. There is still a whole lot of stuff in the end game for this mod pack. If you haven't seen it, it's going to start getting a little bit crazy here. We'll be tackling that soon enough. We still have quests from the very first section. This stuff right here that we never touched because we kind of went past it and I felt like we were beyond that point. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do. If we're going to do these on camera together or if I'll just bust these out off camera. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff for like the very early game that we still need to do as well. But anyway, guys, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on the episode if you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.